Hello people and welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. So as the title of the video suggests, today we are going to talk about what happened in Paris. We were in Paris for 2 days and what we saw and what we experienced and how was it. I'm going to talk about that, and later on I'm going to talk about the drive from Paris to Switzerland and how it looks down from the road and what connects the two countries and all of that. But before I talk about all of this, I would like to talk about France as a country, what it has to offer for all of us. So France has been a leading and a founding member of European Union, and it is one of the largest countries in Western Europe with the title of the agriculture epicenter. And the reason behind the same would be wide fertile lands that the country has to offer. Next up, France has great international ratings in education, health, lifestyle, etc. And it consists of 22 cantons with a mainland area of about 5 lakh square kilometers and some overseas territories out there that covers about 40 to 45 lakh square kilometers of area. France also has a title of being an expensive country to live in, while the currency in circulation is being euro in the country. So when we talk about France, and the rivers that connects the country would be River Seine and River Rhine, two of the major rivers which connect the whole country and all the major urban areas of the country. Paris being the largest city and the culture and the commercial epicenter of the country that holds it. Other major urban areas would be Marseille, Lyon, Nice, Lille, etc. And if we talk about what people of France would like as a typical meal to have, it would be some sort of bread, because bread consumption is extremely high there, and it would be potatoes, some sort of pasta, some sort of meat of fish or vegetables, and they would like a cheese platter where they get like 5 to 6 types of cheese in a platter, and a dessert to complete with, and of course a wine to complete with. So Portex, the second largest and the most famous wine all over the globe, has its large and mass production in the country. And France is also famous for Tour de France and Eiffel Tower, of course. So other main symbols that the France is famous for has to be Louvre, the museum, and other domes and cathedrals that are in the country. And of course, the France as a country is famous for its culture, its philosophy, winemaking, of course, art, fashion, literature, sports, everything. A country that has a package to offer to all of you. So that's about France. According to my viewpoint. And for further, let's dive into the video, and please watch the video till the end. And if you like the video, please hit the like button, comment on the video, let me know what do you think of it, positive, negative, everything is welcomed. And please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button, and that's it. Let's dive into the video. Got up in excitement, dressed up, and it was drizzling to entrench our love for the city of love. And we were so excited to see what the city of Paris has in store for us. First up, we saw Conqueror plane, which is now more in action because of the top speed and the accidents that happened. Then we saw a football stadium from outside, and the next up was the absolute beauty of Paris, the Eiffel Tower. We could get some glimpses from afar from the bus how it looked, and then we had to stand in a queue, went through some lifts to see what it looks from the top, and we went to the second floor actually because the third floor is booked for the restaurants. And that is how majestic and beautiful Paris looks from the above. All the buildings, aesthetic, looks like miniatures, River Seine, and the city looks absolutely alluring from the above. And we even had binoculars to see what the whole range of the city looks from the above, and it was absolutely amazing. Next up was the Arc de Triomphe, where Napoleon exhibited his victories. And normally we just moved around the streets to see how the city of Paris looks and what its stores and streets look like. Then we saw a military hospital where Napoleon was treated, and a church where Napoleon and his brothers are buried, and some local monuments up there, and how the city looks. Normal tour of Paris it was. Then we saw Museum Louvre, which is very famous over there for the painting of Mona Lisa, and a hotel where Coco Chanel stayed up for about 35 years. Next up was just a normal tour of Paris. saw some public parks out there, clicked some pictures, enjoy the beauty of the nature. Next up, actually, we saw some e-cycles. So we just registered on the app, and the cycles were laying around. We could unhook them, and we just rode along around the city for a little bit. Next up, actually, was a cruise lined up for us around the River Seine, and it was about 45 minutes to 1 hour, and it was occupying up to around 150 to 200 people, and we could see how the city of Paris looks in the water, from the water. And the river was absolutely amazing, and the views were majestic and alluring for us. That is how the port looks at the night. Very beautiful. Next day it was Disneyland. As a child, I've always dreamt of to go to Disneyland, and it was Disneyland, so it made me really excited. We just got ready, clicked some pictures again, and it was a journey from our hotel, which was at the airport, about 1 hour, and then that is we reached Disneyland. And when you reach Disneyland, you actually get two options. It's either the park or the studio. So we went for the studio one, but I would suggest, if you are into rides, you should go for the park one, because studio ones actually has a lot to do with behind the scenes of how things work. And it was again beautiful out there. We saw some how car scenes are done, and it was a skit up from the car, and there was some stunts going on there, and some mimicry, some skits that were put on for us, and of course there were some rides that we had to enjoy, and some munchies here and there. So that was Disneyland for us. Absolutely amazing again. And we saw some film sets, how some scenes, specific scenes that you see from fire stunts and everything, how they're performed and how they're executed, what goes behind the scene. We could actually see that. And at the night, we saw the famous Lido show that happens in Paris, and also we get a glimpse of the Eiffel Tower and the city of Paris at night, how beautiful it looks again. Next day, it was a full day journey for us from Paris to Switzerland via road again. We were to reach Alfroten, which is in the canton of Zurich in Switzerland, and it was 7 to 8 hours of drive. We stopped at some stops, some grocery shops, and it looks absolutely amazing down the road. So some of the things that connect Paris and Switzerland would be the production of wine, the production of champagne, the agriculture in the both the countries are absolutely amazing. Also, they have a common airport known as the Euro Airport, and they share a train line known as TBH, which is amazingly high speed, and both of the cities are in tandem with each other. So that is how Switzerland looks from the road. We were to reach Alfort in Switzerland, the town along the border of the France. So after a long journey, we actually reached our hotel. We just relaxed a little bit. Uh, and then we were all set to see how Alfroton looks, because it was a spare time for us. We reached at around 6:37, and the sunset, as I told you, happens around 9:30, 10. So we were like, let's explore the town. So we were down on the roads, and actually near the hotel, actually in the front of our hotel, there was a railway line. So we could actually hop onto a train, but no trains were working unfortunately that day. So we just decided to hop around the town, see the stores from outside, because everything was locked and closed, because everything there closes at 7, and we could actually see no people on the streets out there. So it was just us hauling around the town, and it was pretty amazing. So Switzerland is exceptionally beautiful. We could see it from the roads, the town, the cleanliness, that it was more clean than it was from in the France. Hello people. Okay, so all of you, those who have made it to the end, the next video will again come up. I will try to make it as quick as I can. This one went overboard a little, but I would like to put up the next video in again 7 to 10 days, and it would talk about Switzerland, and I would only talk about Switzerland in the video because Switzerland was a 3 or 4 day trip, and it has a lot to cover and a lot of things that I want to share with you all. So stay tuned till then, be safe, and again please like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. I'll see you next time.